So living the farm life here at Purdue is really having this giant network and this giant family that is able to really come around and support you whenever you need it. So during the Farm D program, during that last year, that 4th year of pharmacy school, you are doing 9 one-month-long rotations where you're basically going from hospital to pharmacy, jumping from place to place. And this could be either in the United States. Of course, we have a lot of opportunities in Indiana, but there's also opportunities in other states, as well as going out of the country. During my 2 blocks in Kenya, or my 2 months in Kenya, I was in Eldoret, Kenya. I was working at a teaching hospital where I was working with medical students, medical residents, nurses, nursing students, nurse practitioners basically. And this was with both American and Kenyan residents. So the main thing that I was in charge of was all of the medications, making sure I knew every medication that the patient was on and knowing if or if not they received those medications. A cool experience that I had in the hospital was while I was working with my team, we had a patient come in with diabetic ketoacidosis. So he was a type 1 diabetic. His diabetes was out of control, his blood sugars were really high. So because of that led him to coming to the hospital. While he was in the hospital, we found out that he had tuberculosis, which is a disease state that requires 4 antibiotics, a supplement, very medicine heavy. After rounds, I was able to have a conversation with him to figure out what could have been going wrong with what he was doing outside of the hospital that led him to come in twice within a month span. So because of that, I was able to find out that he wasn't properly storing his insulin. I was able to teach him how to properly do so, and also figure out the best place for him to buy his insulin to make sure that it wasn't going to be expired. We were able to explore the country. I was able to go to Masai Mara, which is the largest national park for Kenya. And while I was there, I was able to see, Kenyans call them the Big Five. It is because they're the 5 hardest animals for them to hunt. And it is the buffalo, the rhino, the leopard, the lion, and the elephant. It built all of this confidence in me, knowing that I'm able to work. If I'm able to work in Kenya, then I should be able to work anywhere else. Because while I was there, maybe I didn't have all of the resources that I would have in the United States. Don't wait, come live the farm life out.